Guys, welcome back again. This is Matstats with another video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. And of course, you can always support the channel with my Cash App in the description below and my PayPal. Let's continue without further ado. We have something to graph. Now remember we just had a graph with basically a set builder notation where we were looking at how to graph x such that x is between two numbers. Now instead of graphing x between two numbers, actually, you know what? We're gonna add into that. We're gonna add in what we just learned, the union and intersection. For instance, let's say we have a set builder as this. We have x. We have x such that x is less than or equal to 2, right? So if x such that x is, oh my bad, that's not good. X is less than or equal to 2. Union x such that x is greater than 4. So now what they are saying is x is less than or equal to 2 and x is greater than 4. Now I already know what it looks like, but for those of you who actually don't know what to do yet, I want you to do this. Before you do the graph, look at this area only, those two areas and the union. So let's write it down. What is x less than or equal to 2? Well, x less than or equal to 2 would mean that x as the ensemble has all these numbers in it, and those numbers are pretty big. They would start from 2, that's the highest you can get, and it goes to 1, 0, -1, and it will go all the way to negative infinity. So x is less than or equal to 2 basically starts from negative infinity. All right, I'm going to erase all of that. It goes from negative infinity all the way to 2. That's because x is less than or equal to 2. Now, when we have x is greater than 4, so that means 4 is not part of it because x is strictly greater than 4. If you had said x is greater or equal to 4, then I would put 4 right here. But because x is greater than 4, then 4 is not part of it. That means x starts at 5, and it goes all the way to positive infinity. So now you have those two things. Now you can see what the graph would look like. Well, how do we graph this? Here is the graph. A bit longer. We have negative infinity and positive infinity. Here is 0. Now, x is equal to what? X is less than or equal to 2. So 1, 2. Because 2 is included, we put a, what again? What do we put again on when we have a less than or equal sign? You got it right. You're going to put a square bracket. So that means, now remember, negative infinity is not a number. It's a concept. So you never, ever put a square bracket on negative infinity. It's only a concept. Now, that's for x is less than or equal to 2. Now, how about x is greater than 4? So this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Now, because 4 is not included, we put a parenthesis. So that means 4 is not included, and of course, that will be the x is greater than 4. And of course, that's how it would look like for this case. So this would be the graph of x is less than or equal to 2 union x greater than 4. So hope you guys understand. I think that was pretty, I would say pretty straightforward. And of course, now we're going to look at another one. Instead of union, let's say we had intersection. So if we are in intersection, okay, so now x, here is 0 again. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. X is less than or equal to negative 2. Would there be an intersection? There will be none, because in this case we don't have. It would have to be. Actually, let me take a different example instead of that one. Let's say instead of that we have a subunit like this. X such that x is greater than negative 1, intersection x such that x is less than or equal to 4. Now, we have something to work with. Here is negative 1. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, x is greater than negative 1, so that means x now is equal to what? Negative 1, because it's only strictly greater than negative 1, so therefore negative 1 cannot be in the equation or in the set builder. It has to be 0, 1, 2, and all the way to infinity. And of course, x is less than 4, so x is less than or equal to 4. In that case, what we're going to have is x will be equal to, because now 4 is included, then you would have 4 as the highest number, and then you have 3, 2, and then all the way to negative infinity. So now we have what we take. So what do they have in common? Well, what they have in common is, of course, if that goes to 2, 1, 0, negative 1, that one also goes to 0. So let's see. Let me write down what they have in common right here. So this x right here, this, oh, no. This right here would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. Okay, let's put that at least over there. Let's put this, and then we're going to say 3 dots, negative infinity. And here we have 0, 1, 2, of course. Then we can say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, positive infinity. So what do they have in common? Well, remember, union means they have something in common. Well, they both got 0 in common, right? Remember, x is greater than negative 1, so that means it starts with 0. they both got 0 in common. They both got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So what does that mean? That means, remember, because the x is greater than -1, now we're gonna know that for sure that 1 is not part of it. So we're gonna put a parenthesis at the -1 because it's strictly greater than -1, and x is greater or equal to 4. So that means now this become a square bracket. Yep. And that's how you would graph this function or this set builder right here. So hope I made it pretty simple for you guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and of course like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can know when I put another video. Of course, my Cash App is below in the description, in the section below in the description if you want to support me, and my PayPal as well. This was Math Stats. Hope to see you guys again. Until then, Math Stats out.